to the prayer room live. Here we don't just talk about prayer, we also talk about what? We also try as much as possible to talk about wisdom, nuggets that you can learn from. Wisdom, nuggets that you can learn from. So you do yourself a favor by listening attentively. Yes, how can you make this year a successful year? How can you make this year a successful year? I'm going to make this streaming brief. So, number one is that you need to surrender your plan fully to God. What are your plans for this year? Surrender them fully to God Almighty, because it's only God that can help you to make those plans come alive. Yes, how do you surrender them to God Almighty? Read Proverbs chapter 16, verse 3. Read Proverbs chapter 16, verse 3. He said, now, another way, like I said, if you want to make this year successful, surrender your plan fully to God. The fear of repetition often comes from trying to control the outcome. God's plans are higher than yours, and that is why you need to surrender your plan for this year to God. We are in the second month already, and even when they differ from expectations, even when our plans and God's plans are different, but if we submit it to God to handle for us, the whole thing will become aligned together. So even though they might be different expectations, surrender shift anxiety into trust. Let him direct your steps. Let God direct your steps before making your own. If God directs your steps, I can assure you that your steps will be meaningful. Your plans will be accomplished. You'll be able to do that particular thing you have set out to do. Yes. Number two is this: release the past completely. The past failure, release it. Read from Isaiah chapter 43, verse 18 to 19. Release the past completely. Forget about the past. Holding on to last year's failure or regret will block your new blessing for this year. Yes. And as you know, God is doing a new thing. God is doing a new thing in this new year, but holding on to the past failure, the past regret, the past disappointment will not help. Old attachments will weigh you down. Let go of what cannot be changed. Whatever you cannot be changed, let it go. There are some things you don't have, control over. Let it go. Freedom comes when you refuse to carry yesterday problem into tomorrow. Then that freedom will come. Do you understand? And so, number three is that release your habits and priorities, your old habits. Release them, let them go. Especially if they are not helping you. If they are not making you to progress, release them. So, repeating old patterns guarantees similar results. If the same pattern you have been doing in the time past is the same thing you want to be following now, you will discover that it's the same results that you'll be getting, and there will not be any changes. So you need to evaluate routines that produce stagnation. Evaluate routine that produce stagnation. If there's a particular thing you feel is producing stagnation, is not bringing progress, you need to evaluate it so that you don't repeat the same thing. So, and part of number three is that you also align daily habits with your God-given goals. What are your goals? You need to align your habits with the God-given goals. Transformation begins with intentional change. When you have an intention to change, then you discover that your transformation begins. So, number 4, seek God's guidance daily. Is the best thing to do. Seek God's guidance daily, because fear decreases when you walk with divine clarity. Regular prayer and meditation tune your spirit to heaven's instructions. So, small daily alignment prevents large future. It prevents mistakes. God directs those who seek Him consistently. Are you seeking God consistently? If you are seeking God consistently, God will definitely direct you. You can read from Psalm 32, verse 8 to back it up. Psalm 32, verse 8. So, number 4, Kingdom Life Channel. Kingdom Life Channel. Number 4, forgive those who hurt you. If you don't live a kingdom life, you cannot forgive those who hurt you. Forgiveness is one of the hardest things that is going to send a lot of people to hell, even the so-called pastors and ministers, because a lot have been offended. A lot of people have been offended. A lot of people have been, they've hurt you, and you find it difficult to actually forgive them. So forgiveness is a very big part that is likely going to send a lot of people to hell. So, like I said, forgive those who hurt you. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 32, forgive them. Bitterness binds you to old seasons. Forgiveness frees your heart and clears your spiritual pathways. Carrying resentment ensures repetition of emotional pain. Release restores peace and invite breakthrough. So, number 6, surround yourself with faithful influences. Hebrews chapter 10, verse 24 to 25. People shape progress more than we often admit. Seek community that changes praise. That seek community that challenges you. Pray and encourage growth. Avoid voices that reinforce fear or stagnation. Avoid them. Fellowship with people of like precious faith will strengthen your hope for a new beginning. Number 7, I'm going to talk about step forward in faith, not just desire. Don't just desire, step forward in faith. Faith requires action, not just wishful thinking. Doing something, even small steps, breaks the paralysis of fear. You see, God honors obedience before full understanding. Forward movement invites the new season into your life. Forward movement invites the new season into your life. The fear of, like I said, fear of repetition, let the old thing be bygone. For you to make progress, you have to make sure that you forget about what has happened in the time past. That is the only thing that can actually help you. So, but if you are still holding on to the failure of the past, my brother, you are going nowhere. You are going nowhere. So, I want to believe you've learned one or two things from this. You have learned one or two things, and don't forget, you need to actually make sure that you put this into practice. You put this into practice. A lot of people, what they're going to regret for when they're in their 70s and then their 80s is things they were supposed to do and they were unable to do it. Things they were supposed to do and they were unable to do it. Like today now, the world is mourning Dr. Ron Kenoly, and you could see he lived a fulfilled life. So if you're in your 20s, you're in your 30s, you're in your 40s, How do you want to live a fulfilled life? That same life that you're going to, maybe in your 80s, you could look back and say, yes, I lived well. I lived well and I lived for God. So that you're able to tell yourself that you lived a fulfilled life. Because if that is not there, uh, it might be that the person has only been able to live a life of regret. So, and I'm praying that we will not live a life of regret. We will not live a life of regret. So, life of regret is with not even pay at all. It will not pay the person living the life. It will not pay those people that are also listening to him. So, let's live a life that please God if we want to be successful this year. And there are so many things we are also going to do. There are so many things we are going to as well learn from here if we continue to listen to ourselves. If you continue to visit this channel, there are so many things you are going to learn. So many things. So I will encourage you. It's not about prayer alone. Before you pray, you need to also assess your life. Yes, before you pray, you need to assess your life. Before you pray, you need to assess your life. You need to check. You need to check. Am I on the right path? Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing what I'm supposed to do? Do you understand? So, briefly, I'm going to also talk about uh, 6 types of people that you must not surround yourself with. The broadcast say go on. 6 types of people that you must not surround yourself with. If you have these 6 types of people in your life, please run away from them. Like I said, run away from them. If you have these 6 types of people in your life, run away from them. Number one, negative thinkers. People who think negatively. They don't see anything good in your life. They don't see anything positive. They're always thinking negative. Run away from them. You can read Numbers chapter 13, verse 31 to 33 to back it up. People who only see impossibilities, they will drain your courage and also they will make your faith to shrink. Stay too close to them and their fear will paralyze your vision. If you stay with these people, their fear will paralyze your vision because they don't see anything good. They don't see anything good. So you need to make sure that you shift away from them. You shift away from them before their fear will paralyze your vision. Stay away from these people. Stay away from these people before their fear will paralyze your vision. Negative thinkers. Number two, gossipers. Gossipers and backbiters. If those around you spend their time tearing others down, they will eventually do the same to you. Run away. Gossip blocks progress because it breeds distrust and wastes valuable time. It breeds distrust and wastes valuable time. Number three, the dream killer. That gossip, read Proverbs 16, verse 28. Number three, the dream killers. They can even be members of your church. They can be members, they can be attending your church, but they are dream killer. They can be members of your family, but they are dream killers. Yes, you can be praying together, but they are dream killers. Joseph's brothers mocked his dreams And the same spirit still operates today. When you surround yourself with people who laugh at your vision, that guarantees limitation and stagnation. People that when you share your dreams with them, that this is what you want to do, all what they talk about is to laugh. They laugh at your vision. They laugh at your plans. Run away from them. Run away from them. So, number 4 is complainers and murmurers. They can murmur from morning to night. Oh my God. They murmur a lot. Run away from them. Read Proverbs chapter 2, verse 14. Nothing kills momentum faster than constant complaining. They don't see anything good. They're always complaining. If you work with murmurers, you will lose the fire to fight for greatness and settle for mediocrity. If you work with murmurers, you will lose the fire to fight for greatness. Then you begin to settle for mediocrity. Run away from them. Read Philippians chapter 2, verse 14. So, Kingdom Life Channel. Also look at number 5, the unserious and lazy people. Laziness is contagious. Beware. So when your circle is full of those who waste time, avoid responsibility, they hate discipline, you will remain small no matter how big your potential is. You remain small no matter how big your potential is. Number 6, the envious and jealous. A jealous spirit is dangerous. Envious people may act like friends, but in secret, they resent your progress. They don't like you. They hate you. They will never celebrate you and may even sabotage you. 1 Samuel chapter 18, verse 8 to 9. So you need to surround yourself. I've mentioned 6 things. Look for the remaining one. You can make it 12. You need to surround yourself, you know, with people who are determined to rise. Break free from limiting associations and align with those who believe, who inspire, who push you into your destiny. Align with those people. Your circle shapes your size. Who are the people you are associating with? Who are the people you find yourself among them? If it's the same set of people that are not ready to make progress, run. And when I talk about progress, I'm not talking about progress that is just for your family. I'm talking about progress. I'm talking about progress and success in every area. If you those people you are following, run away from them. Run away from them. So run away from them. I'm going to be stopping here today because this is more or less like a tips of the iceberg to test this live program on this channel. More nuggets and success will be coming today. Will be coming on this channel. So, like I said, it's not just about prayer. Let me like it myself too. Will I say I cannot like? Okay, I can't put a thumbs up. This is all the testing. We are starting. We are moving forward. Join you tomorrow again. Thank you. Let me move it closer and try to end the live. Okay. Are you